Right now we have the Bajan Scout, Alan Pinder. Alan, what do you have for us in the area of fantasy basketball?
Well, Terry, if you take a look at top of the fantasy board, we have the usual suspects out here with Giannis, Jokic, PG-13, and KD. Ja Morant, he started off really hot, but he's dropped off a little bit, but still give you some pretty good production up there. But someone who's done extremely well early on has been Jimmy Butler. He normally is a very good fantasy player, but he's give you top 10 production at this point in time with 24.6 boards and 5 assists. I think he was drafted 24th in our league, and he's giving you top 10 production right now. So fantasy managers who got him a little later on are going to be very happy with this production early on.
Right. So who else do you have for us in all like the middle tier people?
Well, 3 guys that seem to be available in most leagues. Gary Trent Jr. for the Raptors. His minutes have picked up of late, and he gives you about 15 points per game with some blocks and assists and some steals. The steals numbers have been pretty good for him. So I think about 3 a game he's getting. So all of those put together, he's a guy that if he's still available in your league, is definitely a good idea to see if you can pick him up. The rookie Josh Giddey, another Australian that can't shoot very well, but the rookie in OKC is playing pretty well overall. He doesn't give you great scoring numbers because of the broken shot, but he gives you good boards, good assists. He gives you blocks and steals as well. So if the rookie's still available in your league, it's a good idea to probably pick him up. And last and probably least is Franz Wagner for the Orlando Magic. I guess if you're really looking for someone to pick up right now, he really only gives you production on the scoring side, but the Magic do need scoring. And if he has a couple of big games, I think he had a 30-point game the other day, he can give you some good production off of your bench. So, yeah, those are some 3 guys that you should take a look at: Gary Trent Jr., Josh Giddey, and Franz Wagner.
Okay. What about Anthony Davis? I see that he picked up some injury.
Yeah, he has a time injury right now. We have to wait and see if he missed any significant time. I think there's a chance he may actually play through it, but we have to keep an eye on him. You know, he's a bit injury prone sometimes. So, but he's among the leaders in fantasy production right now. I think he's probably 5th or 6th in most leagues. So definitely keep an eye on him. Keep him rostered if you can, because even if he plays through injury, he's probably still going to give you some good numbers.
Okay. So these are the tips from the Bajan Scout, Alan Pinder, and up to this point, his tips have been very good. So we'll continue to hear from Alan. But up next, we have the Bajan Avengers, Keelan and Teron, speaking about this week in the NBA. So until then, bye, Alan.
See you, Terry.